Hello everyone. Today we will know about world's most popular brand Nescafe, which is created out of necessity. Nescafe is the largest brand for Swiss chain Nestle, which is the world's biggest food company. The story behind Nescafe started in the 1930s Switzerland. Upon the request of the Brazilian government for coffee cubes, Nestle started looking into the possibilities of creating soluble coffee that still tastes as good as any other. The solution was found a few years later with the help of Max Morgenthaler and his team, introducing soluble coffee to the world on 1st April 1938. To date, it is a global household favorite, making it to the top spot in Indus brand ranking of Best Swiss Brand in 2012. Nescafe has over 5,000 products under the brand and near about 5,500 cups of this instant coffee are drink every second, which is near about one-fifth of the coffee served around the world. In 1969, Nescafe joined the Crew 11 and created the history by becoming the first coffee to land on the moon with Neil Armstrong and two others. If we talk about the company, the instant coffee brand derives its name from Nestle and Cafe. Its popularity spread with the US military during World War II. It comes in many different varieties such as classic, gold, mixes, azera and many more. It launched its Gold Blend Barista style in 2013, which is intended to appeal to customers who want a coffee shop experience at home. Its headquarters is in Vevey, Switzerland. The brand is available in over 180 countries worldwide. As of May 2019, the sales of the company is $9.5 billion and the brand value is $17.9 billion. The Nescafe covers near about 52% of the Indian coffee market. Coffee is one of the popular hot beverages in India alongside tea. The production of coffee lies primarily in the hills of the southern region, of which Karnataka accounts for the highest field. There are various varieties of Nescafe coffee available around the world to suit all tastes and occasions. If we talk about the Nescafe Classic, it is their signature coffee and an all-time favorite in households worldwide. The another variety is Nescafe 3. It is the perfect mix of coffee, milk or creamer and sugar in an easy way. The next variety is Nescafe Gold Range. It has three different variations: Gold, Gold Mild and Gold Decaf. Another variety is Nescafe Espresso, short, dark and intense. The next one is Nescafe Decaf. It gives you the great taste and rich aroma you had expect from Nescafe, but without the caffeine. Now we will take a look on the competition of Nescafe in India. There can be nothing more relaxing and tempting than a cup of steaming hot coffee. Most people can hardly imagine their day without a coffee. Being rich in antioxidants, this drink has a number of health benefits and can increase the level of energy. There are many brands which try to cover the maximum share of coffee market, but the cutthroat competition of the Nescafe in India is with the brew. Brew is considered as the best-selling right after Nescafe and considered as one of the favorite coffee brand in India, which was introduced by HUL in 1969. It holds about 47% of the market share in India. The next is Davidoff. It is one of the luxury coffee brand that is available in India. This coffee is made using 100% Arabica beans. The next competitive brand is Tata Coffee. And there are many more coffee brands which try to cover the maximum market share in the Indian market. For making instant coffee, we need ingredients: 1 cup hot water, 1 or 2 cup teaspoon instant coffee, 1 or 2 teaspoon sugar, that may be optional. Milk or creamer, that may also be optional. Now, start the process of making coffee. Start boiling some water. For this recipe, you will need some very hot, almost boiling water. Add the coffee. How much coffee you use depends on how big your cup is. Now and then add the sugar and spices. At this point, you can add in some sugar. You will need about 1 teaspoon of sugar per cup. Then pour into water. Just before the water starts to boil, take it off the heat source and pour it into the cup. And in the last, add some milk or cream. You can use any type of milk or creamer you like, such as whole milk, half and half, or even coconut milk. Now your coffee is ready to drink or serve. The journey of Nescafe from bean to coffee machine. Nescafe has achieved a distinct and dynamic position in the industry by providing a wide assortment of three option Nescafe vending machine. Offered range is available in many sizes and other allied specifications to choose from. The provided products are manufactured and designed at highly advanced manufacturing unit following international guidelines and norms. The automatic coffee vending machines gives you back to back the cup of coffee in a minute. You can easily fulfill your many number of employees or people in an office, school, canteen, resort, cafe, educational institutions, etc. This coffee machine gives up to 20 beverages style, 3 beverages sizes and 40 to 150 cup of coffee per day. The next is Nescafe Whole Bean Espresso. All Nescafe coffee starts life as a bean. Offering a Nescafe Whole Bean product means they can help the customers who need a broader range than just soluble. Nescafe Whole Bean Roast and Ground Coffee Solutions offer the richness and aroma of a bean to cup espresso. It is a 100% Arabica coffee and medium roast with low acidity and fruited notes. Now I will tell you about the STP of the Nescafe. STP stands for segmentation, targeting and positioning. Segmentation. Segmentation is the process of dividing a company's target market into the groups of potential customers with the similar needs and behaviors. Nescafe has divided the country into 4 segments: Southern, Northern, Eastern and Western. The Southern segment consumes the most amount of coffee and prefer hard and roasted coffee. Whereas in Northern region, Nescafe instant coffee is consumed in higher quantities. The next is targeting. It means picking the right people who will want to buy your product and making sure that your ad reach and resonate with them. Nescafe primary target market are coffee drinkers, specifically those who are looking for a quick solution to quality coffee. The next is positioning. Positioning refers to the place that a brand occupies in the minds of customers and how it is distinguished from the products of the competitor. Nescafe uses product differentiation and image differentiation in order to gain competitive advantages to build a position by providing superior value compared to competitors. SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, opportunity, weakness, and threats. The major strength of the Nescafes are brand equity. Nescafe's brand value is $17.9 billion and is the largest brand in the Swiss Gen portfolio. Quality. Nescafe is a good quality product and has managed to stay away from controversies. Next is diversity. It possesses a large diversity in terms of taste, the strength of coffee content, and types of coffee beans used in the production. Next is excellent promotional campaign. Their promotional campaigns have always remained popular. They gain visibility very quickly. Next strength is it is available in lots of flavors and varieties. Now we will talk about the weakness of the Nescafe. The first is health consciousness. People who are more considerate about health, they tend to move away from caffeine content drink. Next is indirect competition. Indirect competition like tea, carbonated drinks and other beverages takes a lot of market share from the Nescafe. Now we will discuss the opportunities of the Nescafes. Tie-ups. It can tie up with different corporates, educational institutes and other public enterprises to gain market share and drive profits. Next is growth in public income. The income of people is constantly on a rise and they tend to move towards premium taste which is coffee in the beverage category. The next is cheaper packets for rural area. The Nescafe is easily available even in the remote areas. Threats in the SWOT analysis of Nescafes are direct competition. In India, Brew is the market leader in the beverage category and is giving hard time to Nescafe. The competition is getting more and more intense with other brands growing as well like Tata Coffee, etc. The next is coke problem. The coke farmers are facing serious problems in cultivation and selling their produce. These problems might hamper companies like Nescafe, which is driven by coke cultivations. Marketing strategy. Marketing mix of Nescafe analyzes the company which cover 4 P's that are product, price, place and promotion and explains the Nescafe marketing strategy. As of 2020, there are several marketing strategies like product and service innovation, marketing investment, customer experience and many more which have helped the brand grow. The first one is strategy of Nescafe is product strategy. Nescafe have a huge set of products which is mainly aimed to satisfy the customer taste buds. They make sure that each and every kind of coffee lover finds satisfaction after tasting the coffee. Nescafe introduced various blends of coffee which is their marketing mix product strategy. The demographic need of the customers are also kept into the consideration. The next strategy is pricing strategy. Nescafe is one of the leading coffee brands in the world. The price of products are depend on the quality of the material supplied by the company. The marketing mix pricing strategy of Nescafe is dependent upon competitors and demand. The products are high in quality and they are significantly priced. The next one is place and distribution strategy. The brand Nescafe has become a household name with respect to its growth. Nescafe makes sure that the people all around the world are happy to have their products. So, they follow two channels for their distribution of the product. The next one is promotional and advertising strategy. Nescafe emphasizes on the promotion of products in all different kinds of ways. They make sure they make all possible communication possible for the customers to know what the products are. Nescafe make the products advertised through radio, television, papers, PR activities, newspaper, internet, etc. Now, we came across to end this presentation, and the last topic is Indian coffee retail chain, market size, share, and trend analysis. Coffee has become a lifestyle element that urban citizens must have. The Indian coffee retail chain market is expected to reach $855 million by 2025. In last 5 years, the shift of Indian consumers from being saving oriented to be more consumption oriented have favored the market to witness a healthy growth. The southern region dominated the Indian retail coffee chain market in 2016 and projected to reach over $253.8 million by 2025. Thank you for watching. For any doubts, queries, clarification, please comment. We will clarify it at the earliest.